Okay. Okay, ready? Okay. Our project was the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which is called SNAP. My name's Ella,
I'm Amanda.
My name's Paige.
and then our other group members are Ellen and Ethan. So, what is SNAP? SNAP is a state administered federal program that was created to help families with limited income get nutritious food and improve their security. Some monthly benefits are provided each month to these families to help them purchase their food items so they can afford a healthier, nutritious diet. How can you be eligible for SNAP? So to be eligible, they look at your household income size, so people that have more kids, um, or just lower incomes, more expenses due to more children, single parents, or elderly individuals who may have fixed incomes with lower wages, just so that they can reach the families who are in most need. And some of the broader goals for the program are to decrease the hunger overall, improve health, and decrease the poverty rate. So, a short history of SNAP. SNAP started in 1939 as the food stamp program to help families and farmers, and it became permanent in 1964 with the Food Stamp Act. By 1974, the program was available nationwide, and later EBT cards replaced paper stamps. In 2008, the name changed to SNAP, focusing on more on nutrition.
In a peer-reviewed journal article, a study shows that SNAP benefits positively impact family health and reduces poverty for households by alleviating financial burdens for food hardships, but it allows them the finances to be paid towards other material hardships. In a different peer-reviewed journal article, it shares a different perspective by showing the growing gap that is currently taking place with higher food prices that when you compare them to the current SNAP benefits that are received, they're currently falling short of the SNAP benefits are falling short of what is the actual need for an average cost of a meal. So the average cost of meals are at a greater price than the average SNAP benefits, not as relieving the financial hardships. And SNAP is one of the large nutrition assistance programs in the U.S. In 2021, the Biden administration did increase the SNAP benefits by 25%, making the monthly benefits go from $121 per person to $157 per person. Within the framework, 85% of those who use SNAP benefits are households that have children, seniors, or disabled individuals.
The NASW Code of Ethics in 2021 is the foundational ethical framework for social work practice in the United States, and it outlines the profession's mission, core values, ethical principles, and standards. The preamble emphasized the mission to enhance human well-being, especially for vulnerable, oppressed, and impoverished populations. It highlighted both individual and societal well-being, acknowledging the environmental forces that affect people's lives. And the core values that were included were service, dignity, and worth of the person, social justice, integrity, competence, importance of human relationships. And these values led to broad ethical principles that guide social workers' behavior, obligations, and decision-making. The code also provided ethical standards like specific rules and expectations for accountability, and it explains that ethical decision-making often requires balancing competing values and that context does matter. Social workers are encouraged to use professional norms when addressing these ethical dilemmas. And then thoughts-provoking questions for our peers is, do you believe SNAP should be viewed as a basic human right or as a temporary support system? How would society change if everyone had guaranteed access to nutritious foods regardless of everyone's income? What changes to SNAP policy would make the program more effective at reducing poverty long-term, and how can policymakers ensure SNAP benefits keep up with the rising cost of living and inflation? And then these are all our resources.